Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your message for the month of October. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Roles may be reversed. And if you need your own personal reading, feel free to connect with me, emberandfury88@gmail.com. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. This message is intended for the highest of good for those who need it the most. And let's get started on your message today of love and light only for my lovely Virgo. Hearing Gemini. Two of Swords, Queen of Swords in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower in reverse, Strength, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Immediately during the pulling of the cards, I felt this energy of, yes, it's in the past, but it may feel so real that it is currently happening in the now. Or as if it is still kind of ruminating or happening within you now. Now, this may all be put into the past now, depending on how far along your journey you are. I'm a Virgo sun. I've been on this journey for 3 to 7 years now. Three to maybe. Yeah. Okay. And it starts with a process too. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse tells me that when you were with this particular person, there wasn't a lot of progress happening between you and this person. Um, there was a stagnancy, there was a feeling of being stuck, and this energy of this particular individual feeling that makes them become so defensive and so selfish. And it's not a bad thing, it's just what's going to happen. It's like a reaction. And because of this, I see you gaining so much strength, so much willpower, so much power back in your own hands. You've achieved a lot. You know who you are. You have gained a lot. You've known your worth. You know what you're made of. You know what you can handle. You listen to your body. You listen to your higher self. Wow. And you're only seeing a future that is better because you have the power to create that. Nothing actually holds you back. Overall energy of this message. Thank you for Virgo. The Lovers. This is amazing. Okay, so this came up in my own reading as well, which is really, really sweet. And in my own reading, the one thing that came like super highlighted to this was like the reality and the awakening of like something that you're heading towards or what you're going towards in regards to like, say you're already in a connection or you're already in a wonderful work situation or something, or your finances are on point, whatever it is. It's the reality and the belief. You have a beautiful soul honoring connection. Wow, that's so cool. This is a beautiful soul honoring connection with yourself, with your higher self, potentially with this new person or a person in the future here, the strength energy. The Three of Cups, whatever it was in the past, you didn't belong, you didn't feel right, it didn't feel right, it wasn't right. Nobody wanted to let go of it. Nobody wanted to take that first step to end it. Everybody was always thinking about it. It may have come at a shock to you, but it may not have. And if it wasn't a shock to you, it did shake you, but it shook you to the point just enough that it like caused the rumblings of the self to have the self like the how do I say this? Like the snake skin shed away from you. Like you're technically new now. The experience, your memories, that will always be there. You're all brand new now. Ooh, this is the energy of like it takes I think 5 or 6 years, or is it 6 months that the cells regenerate? Cell regeneration. Regeneration is the process of replacing or restoring damaged or missing cells, tissues, organs, and even entire. Now, this is like stem cell research stuff, but I'm not going down that road. That's way above my pay grade. So I want to know more about cell regeneration time. How long does it take? Okay, yes. While it's true that your cells regenerate on an average every 7 to 10 years, there's a lot of variation. Your skin cells, for example, are replaced every few weeks. In fact, you lose close to 500 million skin cells every day. Cells in your skeletal muscles, on the other hand, take as long as 15 years to regenerate. And I think of that sometimes in regards to like if it's from few weeks to 15 years that our whole body is completely made new. The memory and the thought is a spiritual experience. It did happen, but the you that experienced it no longer exists. The challenge, the hanged one, the perspective, the seeing, the reason, the why, the lesson. Take some time out to really reflect on this. It could vary from 3 to 5 years in healing, depending on what it might be. If it's like a scrape or a bruise, it might be like 4 to 12 weeks. Well, I just say that in regards to the fitness journey. You can make huge change in 4 weeks. You can make huge change in 12 weeks. I lost 30 pounds in 12 weeks. You can too, if you need to. I'm trying to gain weight. It's so difficult because I'm just not hungry. Just like, eh. And then I guilt myself. And I'm like, don't emotionally eat. You do not need the bag of chips. It's like my silly self. The outcome of this message, my lovely Virgos. Thank you. The Eight of Wands in reverse. A time standing still. A time to reflect. A time to feel. There's always a time. And there's always a time for everything. A time to relax, a time to regenerate, a time to bring forth the victory, the knowledge, the hope, the wisdom, the action, everything that's held you back now is able to be achieved because of this. Overall energy of this message from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Thank you for Virgo. Month of October is way too many cards. Month of October for my lovely Virgo. Ooh, the octopus. So there's many choices. There's something you can get stuck on. It's a lot that you're thinking about with that octopus energy. It's very complex. It's not simple, but you're going to fit in just fine. You're going to feel so drawn to it, so attracted to it, so having the ability to take it on, to become it, make it yours. It's like a lifestyle. It's like you're adapting. And Virgo, that's exactly what you guys are so good at doing. What is the advice for this message for Virgo? Thank you. Between worlds. Between worlds. So yes, there is change upon us. There's change upon us. It's going to be a process, but life will be in color again. Now, I remember when life was in color for me. I remember I was in LA, walking down Abbot Kinney Boulevard, just chilling, going to the gym, Venice Beach area, and it was like I started seeing like yellow cars and red cars, blue cars. I was like, wow, I notice this. I notice. It was really interesting because the things that you've been ruminating on are actually clearing away through all that time. The never ending story card came up as well. The other card that was laying down flat here. You're doing a lot of releasing, and I love it for you. The shedding of the snakeskin, the shedding of a layer, the peeling of the onion, you know, you're being reborn in a way without sounding biblical. You're being remade, reconstructed. There's like a re-identification for you. This could be making new meaning to things as well. Making new meaning. So that symbol of that thing, what does that mean to you? Does this mean loss? Or does this mean win? Depends on what side of the team you're on. To me, this means win, considering last year was really good, but who knows? So my God, my lovely, you could be connecting with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, and that's it for you today. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you resonated, like this video, and I'll see you around. Check your other signs.